I'm about to give you 4 things to do before becoming an entrepreneur, and pay very close attention because this might be the very most important video that you watch as you begin your entrepreneurial journey. Yo, what's cracking? Zachary Babcock here of underdogempowerment.com. Now, towards the end of this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step process on how you can make at least $1,000 every single week as an entrepreneur. But first and foremost, we got to get to some more important things that you need to lock in before you become an entrepreneur. So let's get right to it. All right, first and foremost, one thing about me, if you're new to this channel, is that I keep it real. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your you-know-what like a lot of these people do. So let's get straight to it, man. There's a myth going around that you could just follow your passions and then create a business around that. And that is some of the worst advice. If you've heard that, do not take that to heart. That is some of the worst advice you can get as you're getting ready to become an entrepreneur. And the reason why is, okay, so follow your passions. Well, what if you're really passionate about licking drywall? It's going to be hard to monetize that, right? So let's get into actually being practical here and how you can actually tie your passions to some key other pillars here that you need to all have in place in order for this to work. And real quick before we get going, what's some of the best advice that you've received on entrepreneurship or starting your own business? Let us know about it in the comments below. 4 pillars that you need to lock in order for this entrepreneurial dream, this entrepreneurial journey of yours to work. Now, the first one, let's start off with the passion. Yes. You do need to find something that you're passionate about, but that's only one piece. And the reason why you need to be passionate about it, because if it's something that you hate doing, you might be able to do that for a little bit, but over time, you're going to experience burnout. You're going to begin to hate it. It's going to start feeling like a job, something that you just go to get money, and over time, you're going to regret it and start hating it, and then it's going to show up in your work. So first things first, you have to find something that you enjoy doing, that you love doing, that you're passionate about, that excites you. The second pillar here is skill. Now, this is where most people get it wrong. This is where a lot of entrepreneurs, because we're so ambitious and excited and eager to reach our goals and be successful, that we try to skip certain steps that just can't be skipped. And one thing about entrepreneurship is you have to develop high character and tangible skills in the marketplace, valuable skills that the marketplace wants and needs. Now, I'm not saying that you can't develop these skills, but you need to find something that matches your skill set. So if you're starting off in marketing, but you know nothing about marketing, you need to start sharpening your skills and continue to sharpen them and become very masterful at these skills over time to where you reach a certain point where your marketing skills are super valuable to the marketplace and people will actually exchange money with you to pay you to learn marketing or to help them with their business, with their marketing, so that they can get to the next level. All right, so we got the first 2 pillars locked in. We got our passion locked in, and we also got our skill set locked in. Now let's move on to the third pillar, but first, make sure you hit subscribe to this channel because this is the #1 resource that's going to help you build your passive income business. All right, so the third pillar that we need to get locked in, and this one kind of is like nails on the chalkboard for me because there are so many entrepreneurs that talk about this, but you could read right through them and can tell that they're just flat out fake. But that is, you need to find something that has a purpose, what you feel called on to do. So to give you an example, for me, I did over 5 years of my life in prison and built a 6-figure plus business. But it's not just about the money, which money is very important. Don't get it twisted. But it's about making that impact, something that's going to carry on after you're gone, something that you feel called on to do. So for me, I see that there's a huge problem with our judicial system. That's a tongue twister. And my purpose, thing that I'm called on, that I feel driven to do, that gets me up and excited out of bed every single day, is to help lower our recidivism rate to a 9% recidivism rate or lower nationwide by hiring ex-convicts that are ready to turn their lives around, giving them a job and an opportunity, and providing resources that aren't currently offered in our current system. Now, you need to find something that's for you, that lights that fire, that, you know, because the reason why this is important here is because flat out, there's going to be days where you're just not motivated, all right? Motivation is crap. It's here one day and it's gone the next. There's going to be days where you're having a bad day. You're not going to feel like doing what you need to do to push the needle forward. And in those cases and in those days, you need to have that strong enough reasons why you're doing it in the first place that's going to drive you through those days where you don't feel like doing it, so that you can push through those days and get to that next level. All right, yo, before we move into the final fourth pillar here, make sure you continue watching the rest of this playlist that I have set up, because I want to give you everything that you need before you go out there and become an entrepreneur. All right, quick recap. First, we got our passion so that we don't burn out, something that we're excited about doing. Second, we found something that we're skilled at, or something that we can at least develop our skills so we become really good at it, so that people actually pay us money for it. Third, we found something that our purpose that we feel called upon doing. This is going to give us fulfillment, and it's also going to help us push through those days where we're just not motivated. Now, the fourth and final pillar that we got to lock in if we want to be ultra successful as entrepreneurs is you have to find something that has an opportunity. Like I mentioned before, you might be really passionate about licking drywall, but I'm not really sure you can make that highly monetizable. I mean, I could be wrong. You could make some YouTube videos and people find it hilarious. You make a lot of money that way, but you get my point. It has to be something that's actually people will pay money for in the marketplace. And then when you can take these four pillars and combine them together, that's how you become ultra successful as an entrepreneur. Now, I want you to keep on watching this playlist, but like I mentioned before in the beginning of this video, I have a video that I want to share with you that's going to help you make at least $1,000 or more a week as an entrepreneur. You already know, first and foremost, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're building a passive income business, because this is the #1 resource for you to help you do exactly that. Now, this video I'm getting ready to share with you, I want you to pay attention to the second strategy on here if you're just getting started out, because the first strategy is more geared towards entrepreneurs that already have an offer dialed in that's converting, that they know that their audience actually wants and needs. Now, the second part of that strategy is for people that are just starting out, that are kind of beginning. It's called affiliate marketing. I'm going to show you exactly an advanced strategy on how to make money online by recommending products that are already converting in the marketplace that you can earn commissions on. So make sure you check out this video right here for that strategy, and also continue to watch this playlist, because I'm going to help you get all set up as an entrepreneur. Go check it out. I'm going to see you on the next video. Peace.